Again, I'm a voyeur, so I love it. I'll watch it. I don't,
It was
Yeah,
definitely.
sideshows that would come in and stuff. Do you still do those?
Yeah.
Oh, and the butterflies, before you get on, you're waiting in line.
Certified free, 7 days a week.
Yo, what up, shoppers? Joe Semino here with
Marilu.
what?
I'm just like looking at the competition here between Bubbles and Merce Sausage.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
Yes. So yes, officially, Merce Sausage came in first. Bubbles, hello, Mister
I know.
Sausage to you, ma'am.
Excuse me.
So I'm wondering now, what's up, Keith? I'm wondering if I should be introducing myself as HP.
HP,
Yeah, hairy potato.
the hair potato. I don't know where that came from, but I'll take it.
A couple of live streams ago, I said something about me looking like a hairy potato. And
I remember that.
Decided that was going to be my new nickname.
Your new one. I remember. It's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't exactly say a potato, but hey,
Definitely hairy though.
Uh-huh.
I remember being younger, like, when I was going through puberty.
Yes.
Actually, I have a funny puberty story, but I'll talk about this first. I remember, like, starting to get hair and stuff like that. Like, you get obviously pubic hair and armpit hair and stuff. And I remember I was probably mid-teens, maybe even late teens, and like being out at a beach or something somewhere and seeing somebody really hairy, and they were like all over hairy.
Uh-huh.
And I just remember thinking to myself, I'm like, boy, I hope I don't get that hairy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm about 80% of the way there.
I hope I don't get that hairy. Okay.
I did at one point, I think I mentioned this on one live stream, that I had gotten free laser hair removal for my back.
Okay.
And you were supposed to go like X number of times or whatever, because your hair grows in cycles. I think it's 3 month cycles. And for whatever reason, the person because they worked at the place I was getting it for free, they were testing out this new thing, but I only got 2 of the 3 cycles done. So when you look at my back, there's like sort of some patchy weird areas, because some areas are where the laser hair removal happened and some areas are where it didn't.
Is that what's going on with your back?
Yes.
I never knew that. I just thought
that's
you
exactly
had
the reason why.
odd back follicles.
Yeah, so if anybody has a line on free laser hair removal, I'll get the rest of it done. I don't care about the rest of my body, truthfully.
Well, no,
so
I'm fine with that.
Oh,
I thought, okay, so to be honest, I thought that I know that you've told me about the NADS hair removal system.
NADS?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I just kind of assumed that was something that happened on your back as well.
It did happen on my back, and that doesn't hurt.
And it kind of just, took over.
Oh, so you thought that was from the NADS?
Yeah, like, it ripped your hair follicles, your hair out so badly that it, the hair follicles were damaged, so there's no hair growing out of that area. That's what I never thought that it was that you tried to have laser hair removal.
Yeah. And while I have considered cross-dressing, I've decided the amount of time it would take to shave my entire body down to make me even look remotely something like, no. I am not. I've talked to people who have done it, like shave their entire body, who are really hairy, and I'm just like,
yeah,
like it's a lot. So,
well, it's a lot of upkeep.
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
it's like every 2 days you gotta do your back.
listen, I gotta shave my face every day, or I get stubble. I can't imagine what my body would be like.
Well,
It'd be
yeah,
one big giant Brillo pad.
I'm very much aware of your every other day shit. It's like every 5 hours stubble.
I could potentially shave twice a day to keep
Yes.
it baby smooth.
Yeah,
Like I shaved this morning, and it's getawayable with.
it's get awayable with. I don't know what that's supposed to mean,
I don't know.
but okay, get awayable. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
We were working today
Mhm.
on events for 2026 event ideas, and Bubbles fur season kind of struck a chord. I'm wondering if we can do just a fur. Well, we'll have a furry night. We'll call it fur season.
You can call it first season. Polar bear night.
Well, as you've noted, I'm getting more and more gray hairs in various places, including my eyebrows. Pretty soon, I'm going to look like a polar bear. Bubbles is indicating that the waxing has slower growth.
The more you wax, the less it grows back. But then that would be like your Ned situation on your back where you have patches.
Yeah, so I mean, the short answer,
Yeah.
Bubbles, is yes. Years
No hair
ago, I think
difference.
probably before you were even born. I don't know when you were born, but there was a product called Nads, 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 and you could
Yeah.
probably go on YouTube and look up Nads commercials. But it was an
Mhm.
infomercial, and their whole claim to fame was that you could just take this stuff out of the jug, the container,
Yeah.
and like it was almost like a honey consistency, and you would slather it all over your body or wherever you wanted to remove hair, and then
Yeah.
you'd put the patches on and you'd rip them off.
Yeah.
So in the commercials, they're showing this happening over and over and over and over and over again on legs and
Mhm.
armpits and various places.
Right.
And every single time they say painless, painless, painless. Like this is totally painless. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I ordered the shit.
Oh, wait a minute. You were the one that ordered it?
Yeah, I ordered the shit. I'm like, well,
I thought the other individual in your life.
no.
Okay.
I ordered it, and so my ex, my wife at the time,
Mm-hmm.
so it's okay. Let's do this shit. Have you ever seen the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Oh yeah, it was just like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, when he goes in to get his chest waxed,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, that's about my reaction to having my back waxed. Wasn't that fun?
It
We have
didn't look
lost.
fun on the TV either.
Yeah, they lied. That was 100% unequivocally. They just full out lied.
Mm-hmm. So, what else?
Oh, so Bubble says that they're 30. They were born in 95, and NADS does still exist, but they don't think that specific system is made anymore. Yeah, I can see why not. It was fucking painful. They changed. Did I yell at Kelly Clarkson? No, but I probably said some really fucking terrible words.
I
I'm
think
sure,
Kelly
I'm
Clarkson
sure,
wasn't even around at that point.
I'm sure motherfucker was one of them. That'll get us kicked off something. Goodbye,
And
Facebook.
them. Oh my god. Yes.
But yes, so I've managed to reduce our audience down to 4 with the Harry Nads story.
The Nad story. Okay. The Nad's Chronicle.
Maybe we'll get him back by talking about the gift we received this past week from a friend of ours.
Oh.
Buster's like, I know.
He thought it was his new bed.
Is that right?
Oh yeah, I found him in it.
So Bubble says it sounds like their first and only Brazilian. Yeah, no. Now, my understanding is a Brazilian is when you wax the pubic area.
Yes.
Whoo!
Yeah.
Hell no.
And I've had that. I have had it done. And
Have you had
yes,
it done a Brazilian times?
what was that?
Have you had it done a Brazilian times?
No.
Okay.
I think. Well, I did a Brazilian wax. I think 3 times, and I did the sugar wax. Um, I don't think it mattered. They both were uh, at the same caliber of me screaming, and or biting my lip, and or
So both equally painful. None was less
yeah,
painful
there
than
was
the other.
nothing, yeah.
So
Especially when they then have you go doggy style, so they can get
my butthole,
yes,
your taint.
yes, the anus. You're like, yeah, that would not go over well on you.
Now that sounds like a torture. Like,
Woo!
hmm,
Uh-huh.
I just gotta think about that one. Whew.
There's nothing to think about. Don't even think. It's just, oof, don't do.
So I'm wondering, and if there's anybody watching
Mhm.
that does waxing on a regular basis, I'm wondering out loud if it's one of those things where you become acclimated to the pain because you have it done so many times.
I think after a while, you're just kind of numb to it, like literally. Like those parts of your body are numb.
Well, I mean, okay, so think about, so tying this in a little bit loosely to the
Yeah.
shop and like kink.
Yeah.
There are people that um literally the pain is not, I mean, it's painful, but it's a turn on. And I'm not saying get a Brazilian is a turn on. But at some point does that become less painful because of that?
I don't know.
Because of the
Um,
repeated waxings. Anybody watching get repeated waxings, weekly, monthly, I don't know,
it's
over a
generally
long
like
period?
every 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks.
Say that again.
It's generally done every 3 to 4 weeks, depending on your, growth spurts.
So Bubble says that they were fine until they got to the rear area. I'm
Yeah.
assuming is what they mean.
Why are you looking at me like that? He's like looking at me like, Mom, what are we talking about?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I think he's only doing that because I had to tell him that his appointment for um, his nuts to be gone is already scheduled for February.
It's nuts be gone day.
Yeah, nuts be gone day in February. Come on, get out of my stuff. But yeah. He's like, wow, and so we're talking about waxing, and can you just wax mine instead?
Anyway.
Oh my god. It is what it is, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yeah. So, do you want to talk about the gift that we received?
Sure, we can. So last week, a friend of the club, friend of ours,
Mm-hmm.
um, graciously donated a queening seat. I wouldn't call it a chair, queening
Yeah.
seat. It was actually, I don't know. I can't remember what the name brand on it was.
I can't
Master
remember either.
Furniture or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Bubble says that Buster just wants attention and that theirs climbs onto their shoulders like a parrot.
Oh no, he wants me to hold him like a baby, and I can't do that right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
So yeah. So anyway, so a friend of ours gifted us this queening seat, and
mhm.
so Mary Lou and I decided to try it out.
Yeah.
Now, for me, it was fine. I actually loved the idea of it. It was kind of like, okay, this is fucking cool. But no pun intended. Marilu, why don't you share your experience with the queening seat?
It was, I don't know it. I'm not one to generally go for a ride like that. You
So, like
know?
sitting on somebody's face.
Right. Because I'm not one to like that closeness, that much, closeness to
Hmm.
everything. I like there to be a little bit of room so I can, you know, gauge whether I want more or not, and I can sway, with the motion. Um, and this queening chair or seat, much like just sitting on someone's face. Uh,
I mean, that's in essence what you're doing.
right. It doesn't. Like I said to you, and no offense. I was like, either your head is too big because it's sticking out of the hole and it's like way too much.
I mean, that could be the case. I mean, I do have a
No,
big
but
head.
at that point, I had the pillow inflated, so I know that was like pushing your head up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So yeah, this thing has a vinyl padded seat, red vinyl padded seat that opens and closes. And when you close it, there's a little hasp. You can lock it closed,
right.
like literally put a lock on it.
Mm-hmm.
There's two eye holes or eyelets, excuse me, screw eyes where you
Mm-hmm.
can attach, attach your hands or whatever to. And
Right.
then inside there's a bladder, a pillow, an
Mm-hmm.
inflatable pillow, small,
Yeah.
and then there are two clamps on the
Mm-hmm.
sides.
Yeah.
So literally, this like once you're set in position, you're basically locked in place, and then
And so is your head.
right. That's what I'm saying.
You
I'm
know.
locked. The head is locked in place.
Yeah. Which
So
that was kind of funny too, because at one point, when I was locking your head in, it
mhm.
was like literally like watching your face go.
Getting smushed. Oh,
Which you have no idea how much I was laughing internally. I just couldn't let it out because I was like, I'm looking down. And I'm like, that's one thing to look down. It's another thing to look down and be like,
looking like Pudgy Wudgy.
but yeah, it was interesting.
So Mary Lou, on a 10 scale, 10 being absolutely the best, you would want to do it again every time, and 0 or 1 being probably never again. Where would you rank using the queening seat?
Um, I would try again. I would
Okay.
okay. I would try it again.
Hmm.
Having a better understanding and also like how to sit on it better, because if you were like, well, just relax, lean back into it. Okay, leaning back into it, I would have snapped your neck off. That was my thought. So I was like, yeah, there's no leaning into
It's
anything. There's not.
it's just like Rocky 3. If he dies, he dies.
But he be happy. But there was just, for me, there was a certain weirdness to it.
Hmm.
Because where I felt most comfortable,
Hmm.
um, like you were like put your legs down, or you know, like sit on your knee, like with your knees down and
Hmm.
whatever, and I couldn't find my balance,
Mm.
in that sense. But when I like literally squatted with my knees bent, like in an actual squatting position,
Hmm.
that felt, I mean, it felt comfortable in that side.
Hmm.
Um, but it gave me weird vibes because, you know, I was thinking of like, oh, this is how I would squat out in the wild if I were camping and I needed.
You need to pee. Well, if he drowns, he drowns.
So yeah, it was a little kind of like, mm, yeah, I gotta think about this one. I gotta let it just kind of, you know.
Uh-oh.
Almost in tragedy.
If he dies, he dies.
No.
So I'm curious, like anybody watching, and you know, this is anybody. What is going on, Ronnie?
Hey, Ronnie. Send me a text.
Hopefully things went well today.
Yes. Obviously, if you're seeing this,
he's in pirate mode.
Things went good.
So I'm curious, and this is, you know, if anybody wants to respond live, great. If not, you know, if you want to comment later. Face sitting, yay or nay?
I don't know. It depends. It depends what I have to hold on to, the person. There's too many variables, you know?
Ronnie says he's a one-eyed Jack. I want a picture of you in your patch. And if you don't have a pirate patch, I'm ordering you one on Amazon.
I'm sure they gave him one.
A black one with skull and crossbones on it?
That I'm sure not, but, you know, still, hey. No, if it works, it works. But yeah.
Would you have sex with a one-eyed pirate?
I mean, what's the one I have to do with? However, what does the one I have to do if with anything, everything else working?
So it sounds like that's a yes.
Buster, this is PG.
You know, listen.
Okay.
So here's what's interesting. That just made me think of that. You can watch on you know, Animal Kingdom or any documentary, animals, you know, in the wild. You see their genitalia and they're, you know, creating more animals.
Yeah.
But you can't be topless on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram.
You know, but these kittens out there, you know, or I should say these cats out there, you know, they procreate and all of a sudden we're seeing all these nipple shots and
yeah, right.
Kittens. Hey, they're showing off 6. I can't even show off 1. I mean 2. But
so I'm curious, just as I'm watching Buster lick his butthole.
That's his tail.
Close enough. Listen, if I were licking my ass cheek and not my butthole, would it really matter much?
I think he's just kind of priming himself for, like, you know, I've been here now for a month and a half, and I think I know what the show's all about. You know, I obviously am not gonna. Whoa, I'm not gonna get a wax or anything like that. So I just need to make sure that I'm clean.
PG-13, please. Anyway.
Oh, Jesus. So yeah.
So anyway,
why are you censoring me?
We've spent 25 minutes talking about
a cleaning chair and
cleaning chair, yes,
and genitalia.
Yes, and kitty balls,
kitty porn, kitten. Oh,
anyway, did you want to have a quick discussion about this past weekend?
Sure. What can you tell me about this past weekend?
What can I tell you?
Yeah.
I can tell you that Friday night was Sing and Swing, aka karaoke.
Yay.
I'm going to be really blunt. I was not present at the event, so I can't really speak on it too much.
Okay.
I just know we had it.
Obviously, we had it. People attended.
Yes.
People were singing.
Yes, people were
DJ Hooch
singing.
had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah. No, karaoke's always fun. No.
I personally am not a karaoke fan.
I know you're not a karaoke person, but even I have told you that you can get up there and sing. You can. And I always pick the perfect song for you.
If I said I wasn't into group sex, would you say, well, you could do it in the porn room instead of the group room? Like, isn't it still group sex?
Yeah, it's just a variable of it. But no, I'm always like, you can just sing tequila. You only need to know one word. Tequila.
If I
And
am
you don't have
going
to
to,
sing it, you can say it.
if I am going to get up on stage and do anything that resembles singing,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sing a song,
Okay.
not one word.
Well, you said you don't like karaoke, so
I
I figured
don't.
the easiest song would be tequila.
Yeah, that's kind of lame. Listen, if I'm going to do it, I'm going
Oh,
to do
you're
it.
like, it's a cop out.
It is. I would do something like Kiss, I want to rock and roll all
No, that's for
night.
this Friday.
What?
That's for this Friday.
I know. I did that on purpose.
I know you did.
Since we're talking about Fridays, this Friday is Get Rocked, which
Mhm.
is our rock night. Actually, I was in the All City Choir bubbles, at a very young age.
When
So,
he was a wee little tot.
yes, I had a duet, not a solo, but a duet.
Mm.
But yeah, so anyway, Fridays Get Rocked. But we actually have some really, really cool in store for Get Rocked.
Okay.
We've put together a lip sync contest, and for members, for our club members, they can record themselves and post to the site's news feed their best lip sync rendition. And the shop is going to, or the top 3 most liked videos will get complimentary tickets for the Get Rocked event.
Correct.
And they'll be able to perform live. And then by audience vote, we will crown a winner for the night who will then win a 1-month diamond membership, which is a $700 value, $698 to be exact, of unlimited events for 30 days.
Awesome.
So that's this Friday.
That's awesome. I'm curious. I kind of figure like people are gonna lip sync or be kind of like Guitar Hero and air guitar.
Listen, I think it could be either or.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. I don't think it necessarily has to be specifically lip syncing, but the contest people might object. So we'll see. We'll see what we get.
Mm-hmm.
So, so this past Saturday was Barely There, a sheer affair, and I have to give props where they are due. If Merce Sausage is still watching, it was his sort of concept idea for the Barely There event. So he would often tell me stories of his nightclub days, and one of the more popular events that they did at a club. The club was called Night Moves, and it was called Bear as You Dare, is what they actually called it. And so anyway, the premise was the guys would have to come in shirtless, and the ladies would be, and usually like a bra or something very, scantily clad. So this past Saturday was Barely There, a sheer affair. And quite a few people dressed up. Bear as you dare. Bear as you dare. Still
He's
here.
like, Bear as you dare.
Yes, Bear as you dare is the name of the event. So So Barely There, a Sheer Affair is an homage to the Merce sausage in
Mm-hmm.
its original nightclub days.
Awesome.
So
I wasn't
so
there for Night Moves, but I was there for a couple of his other nightclubs,
yeah.
and I didn't work Night Moves, but yeah,
Yeah, that was before both of our time.
yeah, way, way. I
No,
wouldn't say way,
no way. Just a little before our
just
time.
yeah, a little bit more.
So yeah, so in sequence, this Saturday is 6 Degrees of Sexuality, and Mur says that you should do Barry Oakley.
Yeah.
um, 6 Degrees of Sexuality. So this is the shop's rendition of the traditional traffic light party. Some of you may be familiar with. We take different color wristbands and we code them to different things. If you've attended other events, some events do things like this. They use the stoplight system, which is red, yellow, green. Red basically meaning, you kind of want to be left alone. If you're interested, you'll approach.
Yeah.
Yellow means you're, interested in having conversation. Let's see where things lead. And green is more or less like, hey, we're really interested in getting together and,
Yeah, at least
move
having
forward.
conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, all with conversation.
Mm-hmm.
For the shop, we add 3 additional colors, blue, pink, and purple. And those are to designate kind of what you're looking for in terms of blue, you're looking for individual gentlemen. Pink, you're looking for individual ladies. And purple, we've changed this up a couple of times, but we're going to go back to looking for couples. Purple will be looking for couples. So that's 6 Degrees of Sexuality. It does tend to be one of our busier events. I think primarily because people like the idea of having the wristbands. It creates both a little bit of a boundary depending on your situation, or a way to connect. Just for people that are wearing green and yellow. So
And remember, you can always, as the night progresses, swap out your wristbands if you've kind of like, oh, wait a minute, there's someone here that might be of interest. Let me change that up a little bit. So, well, hello, Jason. Yes, you've made your grand entry into the chat.
As always.
So what else is up?
What else is up? That's a good question, Marilu. We wanted to talk about a few things.
Okay.
One of them, Teresa, the club's GM, had earlier this month, before November started, wanted to put together a food donation drive here at the shop. And so I was supposed to start it last week before Deviancy, but I didn't get the information out. So we started a food drive this past weekend. And more or less what we're doing at the shop is taking food donations.
Yeah.
We have a little pantry area where we're storing dry goods, canned goods, stuff that's non-perishable that lasts a million years, like Twinkies. Kidding, don't bring Twinkies. There's a lot of people that have difficulty meeting all of their food needs. And so if they bring in a donation, we're awarding them some shop points, which gives them a little bit of credit in their account so they can use it towards events or membership and that. And then anybody who's in need can take what they need. No judgment, no anything. It's just, if you need some, take some. And actually, this past weekend, that in fact did happen.
Yeah.
So I'm really grateful for Teresa having come up with the idea to do this. So really looking forward to seeing how this works out. Anything that is left by Monday, I think it's November 24th is the date. That's going to be donated to a local area food bank or a place where they could use the food.
Yes.
So, we want to make sure, because Thanksgiving's coming up. We want to make sure that it all goes to where it's needed.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so we have that going on.
Mm-hmm.
That started this month. What else, Marilu? We talked about a couple other things potentially.
Let me see. Was it in my notes? Was it in your notes?
The food drive. We actually, yes. The other thing was, so we started putting together 2026 schedule, and we had a date, or we had a Friday night where we just, we're trying to come up with what to do, and so the idea of a member curated event name or theme came
Mm-hmm.
to mind. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put together or put on the news feed, invite the members to sort of nominate maybe their favorite theme or a theme, something they haven't seen yet.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not necessarily their favorite theme because it's going to be Halloween or Glowgasm. So something other than those. Um, but yeah, if there's like an event idea that anybody's had, like we just talked about Mer Sausage with, Bear to Dare,
Mm-hmm.
you guys can post on the news feed here if you want to kind of start that idea or that thought process. But if there's something that you've seen somewhere else or you've had an idea about, but you weren't sure how to, broach the subject,
Right.
we want to provide the members with the opportunity to pick their own event.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a date set aside in January for that. Do you remember what the date was that we set aside?
I want to say it was January 30th. Let me look at my calendar here.
Yes, that is correct.
For that Friday, January 30th. Yes.
Yeah, so Friday, January 30th is going to be a member curated event theme. We're going to get that put up here really soon because we want to get these events up as soon as possible. Maybe by the end of this month, we can have that figured out.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm curious if anybody has any ideas like the Mer Sausage, Bear as You Dare, any other ideas, or Barry Oakley. So,
yeah, I mean, let's say in the past we have had some curated member events such as emo night,
yep.
and that was great. The first two times we kind of did it, so now we're just kind of looking for any other suggestions from members, something that can be simple and either music themed or anything.
Yeah, listen, God, I feel crazy saying this. Over 20 years of doing this, I've literally hosted thousands of events, and they're just so. I feel like I've done virtually every possible theme.
You think you have? Okay.
It feels like it. I mean, there's a few that are really out there that we've not done, but I've done some really out there themes too.
Oh yeah.
Mer Sausage makes it clear to point those out when I put them on the schedule. He's like, "What were you thinking about that?"
Yeah, that is true.
I've had a few of those.
Yeah. Pups and kittens.
So,
there you go.
Pups and kittens. It's a cute way to dress up and a way for those into pet play to gather. That could be. I think that could be certainly wrapped into, say, like a Freaky Friday, because it's definitely. Would you say that's more of kink fetish play or fetish play?
I think that's more of a niche event, definitely. No, but that's an option.
I remember back in 2019, 6 years ago now, when the shop hosted the bondage ball. They had a pet play area set up. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hello. Yes, Elizabeth, what would you like to suggest?
No, I think they're just waving hi.
Hi.
I'm wondering if the Merce sausage has any more rabbits he can pull out of his hat. Because the Bears You Dare event was actually really good. We did it over the summer, had great attendance for it. This past weekend, not great attendance, but still really good attendance, and a lot of people dressed. I personally, I like sheer, shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should do a sheer and shiny night.
We already did. We have done that event before. A shiny night.
Shiny metallic.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "What does that mean?"
Yeah, well, because
they're like, "Well, it means is that G likes shiny things, so show up in something shiny." And everyone was like, "But what does that mean?"
It's like a. So I remember for my 40th birthday, one of our host couples who we were close with at the time had quietly behind the scenes reached out to as many of the couples as they could and asked the ladies to dress in shiny outfits. And there's a photo floating around somewhere of me with all of these lovely ladies all dressed in shiny attire. Silver shiny, by the way, all silver.
Oh, Jason's
So Jason says that he appreciates the fact that we're trying to help people. They're also on food stamps, and I think there are some challenges right now with some people getting their assistance. So, and that's not necessarily why we did it, but that's another reason to do it.
Right.
And I guess just going back to that really quickly, I would invite anybody who has the ability to make some donations to your local food bank. I know there are plenty of places that can use it. So, Bubbles, you have just said the infamous 7-letter word that we don't speak inside the club. And it begins with a G and ends in litter.
And it's not his litter box.
No, because glitter ends up just being litter throughout the club.
Well, as the saying goes, glitter is a man's worst enemy.
Not in my world. I could listen.
I know, but
I shower. I'll come out of the shower and it's like, how the fuck do you have glitter on you? Like, it's just, I think it's like there's bits and pieces of it that are just embedded in my skin over the years, and it just comes out every once in a while. Like a little piece pops out because I've cleaned up so much fucking glitter.
It oozes out of your pores.
Yes.
No. I think your glitter issue is once the cats will roll around downstairs and they bring it upstairs. And then,
that's certainly possible. Yes.
Yeah, and so there's one part of your glitter. The other one.
Cellophane Easter grass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Feathers.
Yes. Boas. Oh, listen, we're doing a Gatsby night. So of course there's going to be 9 bazillion boas at Gatsby night.
But at least we have an entire week and a half to clean from that.
No, we don't. We're hoping that Saturday. We've got 3 days to clean.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Good thing we got new vacuums.
Yeah.
No, you're right,
Elizabeth.
It never goes away. Sorry, Bob. I didn't mean to poo-poo on your idea. We can do rhinestones and sequins as long as they're glued on well.
Well, I want to point something out to you, though, G. Last year this time, you bought all these homemade soaps to gift to people. And I, at one point, was in the shower going, where the hell is all this glitter coming from? Like, because it was in the shower, so then it was on my feet, so then it was like I was taking it around the place, and then it dawned on me when I looked at your loofah that your soap had glitter in it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and yeah, and inevitably every single soap that you picked, every variation has a base of glitter in it. I was like, what was this problem?
yeah.
You know, but you know, it is what it is.
Yes.
Yeah, but glitter away.
So far we got Sparkles. We got Sparkles idea. Anything else? Was that it? We got.
Mm. I think that's it. No one wants to fess up any ideas. No.
I got to see. Were there any ideas that we talked about today, Mary Lou, that you liked, but that we didn't necessarily land on?
Um, we had a couple. We had a variation of like Netflix and chill movie night, the Body Shop movie night edition.
Shop movie night.
Yep.
So
then,
what would you call it other than Netflix and chill? I had said shop and chill.
you said the shop and chill. Yeah. Um, ideas, Elizabeth. We are currently looking for member curated ideas for events. So we have an event day in January 30th, that we're trying to fill, and we're looking for member ideas. So yeah, Netflix and chill was one, which would have been, you know, the shop and chill film festival night. Uh,
And that would be something where we would have the members pick whatever the movie is.
3 movies to fit in a 6-hour span.
Well, I don't know. We're trying to go the whole. I think you want to have a social part of it. And
Well,
then
yeah,
movie part, and
definitely.
then,
You know,
yeah, social movie, movie night sleepover.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you guys all want to sleep in the group room together on one bed, sure.
Sure.
Wouldn't that be a slumber party?
That would be a slumber party. That would be like a pajama jam.
Slumber party Friday night.
Yeah. What was the other? Hold on. There was one that I had thought of, but I think you were already outside, so you didn't get to hear it. But I was like celestial connections, where we would actually have a few like tarot card readers and like tea readers and stuff, so that you can see who you connect with, if there was anybody. And it's just kind of like something fun to do.
So Elizabeth's saying winter fantasy. So we do like a winter wonderland. I think that's the 31st of.
That's that Saturday.
Yeah.
Is
Saturday,
the winter? Is
Saturday,
the winter?
I think it's Winter Wonderland. I think.
It's the winter white party.
Mm-hmm. So yes, winter fantasy, winter white.
Mm-hmm. What was the other stuff?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little intrigued with the sleepover because it's a Friday night, and I'm wondering, could you literally do it as just a movie night into a sleepover?
I mean, we could, but that would kind of be like the up all night events.
Well, yes, kind of, but I'm dead serious when I say sleep in the group rooms. We're not, or rent a room for overnight. I don't know, like pajama party.
Do you remember our last up all nights?
Not specifically, but I do remember several nights where we had some overnight guests unintentionally.
Well, yeah, that's different. But usually when we would do the up all nights, we would let the staff go home, and just like a sleepover, mom and dad would stay up all night, making sure that there were no shenanigans going on.
Mm-hmm.
I remember one day we actually we pulled out one of the sleeper couches, uh, and and we were both sleeping on a sleeper in the middle of the dance floor, so we could see when people were coming in and out of the room or going.
Mm-hmm.
So you got one side, I got the other. Okay. And then halfway through, we both fell asleep, and then we were like, "Oh my god, what's going on? Who's here? Who's it?"
Exactly.
So yeah. I'm trying to think. There were a couple other. Oh, there was Kiss.
Bubble says Bubble says they need the club to recreate the opening scene from Blade, but I feel like that's a hard to pull off. Do you remember that?
Don't
The dance. Okay, so at the beginning of Blade, they're like in a kind of a industrial warehousey kind of area, and it almost looks like a shower area. And there's a rave or a dance going on. And it's dark and there's flashing lights, and then if my memory serves me correctly, what I remember is like the sprinkler heads going off, but instead of water, it was blood.
Yes, the opening scene. Yes, that. Okay, so funny thing, Bubbles. Oh my god, when we first opened up here, we actually had a couple that asked us if we would do a water night, and we were like, "What is that?"
A water night?
Yes, do you remember how I
Mm-mm.
guess at the time there was a local bar here who used to like put tarps down on all of their equipment and whatever, and then like at midnight they would have all these water hoses that were in the ceiling, and they would turn them on, and it would be like this huge water party.
Mm-mm.
Do you not remember that?
Mm-mm. No.
That was from that group that used to do the podcast. And we were
Okay.
like, "There's no drains in the club area
Yeah.
except
No.
until
Yeah.
behind the bar. Like, where are we going to put all the water?" And they were like, "Oh, yeah, no, we just want to like, like, can you set off a sprinkler system kind of thing?" And we're like, "Do you want to do like a mass waterboarding? I don't know what you're trying. What kind of theme this is that you're going for."
So what about won't you discuss your confessional night idea?
Okay, well, first there was another thing which was kiss and tell,
Hmm.
which was kind of like the PG version of a confessional. Uh, because
What is the non PG version of the confessional
well,
night?
we actually have a kneeler that came from a rectory that is in our storage, and my thoughts were I wanted to do like a shadow box with the kneeler inside and a microphone. And as people are, throughout the night, they can choose to go up into the confessional and, you know, literally confess their raunchiest, you know,
Stories.
stories up on stage while the DJ is just kind of playing basic music.
Yeah, but I mean, you're gonna see who walks up there, so it's not like there's any
Well, I
any
mean,
anonymity.
yes and or no. It depends where we put the shadow box. You know,
Maybe, and maybe in addition to if they don't have a naughty story or raunchy story, it's maybe what is their naughtiest fantasy.
right, right. Another thing with another way to do the confessional night was to actually have people write their stuff in, and the DJ would just be playing some low, sexy, ambient music, and someone would be up on stage, and um, you could choose to be go up on stage, and you would pick out of a fishbowl one of the stories, and you would have to read it in your sexiest voice.
Hmm.
You know? So erotic poetry, in a sense,
Hmm.
a audio literatica.
So one of the themes that we talked about was thrifty and thirsty.
Oh, that was you.
Well, I know it was me. It's
So,
such a great idea. I didn't want to own it.
I was gonna say, okay, yeah, that was your idea.
So there was a discussion about seven deadly sins, about
Mhm.
resurrecting, no pun intended,
Right.
resurrecting that series of events.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we talked about Soul Train Disco Night,
Mm-hmm.
Studio 54.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The subject of trailer trash bash came up.
Mm-hmm.
Open night mic would be cool. Yes, karaoke, but could open to people with things like poetry or
Mm-hmm.
just their own music.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be a cool Friday event.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah, I'm just trying to wonder. I'm looking. I'm looking through some of the stuff they wrote down. Saints and Sinners, Fire and Ice,
Mm-hmm.
the Naughty Scavenger Hunt,
Mm-hmm.
Silly Socks Night. Maybe it's Silly Sex Night.
Well, no, the way it was phrased was they started to say, we can have a silly sock night. And then they were like, oh no, silly socks and
Stockings,
sexy,
wasn't it?
no, and sexy stockings.
Stockings, right?
Yeah.
Silly socks or sexy stockings.
Yeah. So the guys and or girls could wear their silliest, you know, socks, anime, whatever kind of socks. And then, of course, and or wearing your sexiest stockings.
Hmm.
Well,
Well, yeah. So for those, obviously those who are watching or putting in the ideas, we love it.
mhm.
If you're watching this later on after we've gone live, and generally there's a few hundred to several hundred people that watch the live stream later,
Mhm.
certainly put in the comments your thoughts on some unique event ideas. What
Yeah.
would you like to see at the shop?
Yeah. One of the other ones that I don't think you were in the room either, was clothes swap, a clothes swap night, in the sense that you would go out and get articles of clothing from like a thrift store,
Mm-hmm.
wear them in, and then you get to pick a number from like a fishbowl, and you
Mm-hmm.
have to find the person that has the matching number as yours, and then you guys have to swap clothes for the night.
There was another event idea that's similar to that called it was called the Rubik's Cube Night,
Uh-huh.
and you were supposed to wear however many different colors, different
Mhm.
areas, and you're supposed to swap with other people so that you end up all in one color.
Right.
So
So if everyone had everyone that was, you would go to everyone that was wearing blue and trade your
right,
clothing for their clothing, so that would all be in blue, or all be in whatever
right,
color, yellow or whatever.
right.
But yeah.
But each person would have to start in having different colors on.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So yeah, so there's some of the ideas that have been discussed.
Mm-hmm.
Flirty, fuzzy, and flannel. That was another one we talked about.
We talked about flirty, fuzzy, and flannel,
Mm-hmm.
and then we just ended up with flirty flannel pajama
We
party.
ended up with a tongue twister is what we ended up with.
Yeah.
It's going to be the code word for the night. If you can say it 3 times fast, you can get in for free.
Because it was like fuzzy, flirty flannel, fluff, 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 fluff. Yeah, we couldn't get those all out. Yeah. But yeah, any events, titles, things that you guys would like to see.
Mm-hmm.
We always want to do things that are interactive and get people involved. So, what not a better way than to have people actually, try and curate an event.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So before we start signing off here, I want to, since we're talking about, excuse me, event ideas and things like that, You have a couples massage class coming up this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And last I spoke with you, I thought there was one ticket left.
It is sold out.
It is sold out.
Yes.
Yay!
Yes. We thought there was one ticket left. Someone actually purchased 2 couples tickets thinking that each ticket was for each individual.
Okay.
And so they only wanted one set. But then at that point, I already had somebody on the wait list.
Oh, perfect.
So it is sold out at this point.
Okay, cool. Well, the only other thing I'm going to bring up then is hasn't gone on the schedule yet, but I kind of want you to, anyone who's watching, to save the date if you are a member of the shop.
Mm-hmm.
On Sunday, November 23rd, we're going to be hosting Friendsgiving. It is going to be a member-only event, but it's going to be similar to how we did our 4th of July party.
Mm-hmm.
So that actually will probably go up tomorrow sometime. That's totally on me. Should have been up already. So, and then Glowgasm. Glowgasm is at the end of this month. You guys saw DJ Rock and Ronnie in the chat a little earlier. He is flying back at the end of this month, right after Thanksgiving.
Yep.
We will be closed that Friday for Black Friday. But yeah, we reopened for Glowgasm, and that this is the final glow of 2025.
This is the final glow.
And I didn't check today, but as of Saturday, there was only 35% ticket availability. So we are quickly winding down to a sellout. And that's still, 3 weeks away?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, please, if you're watching this, grab your tickets now for Glowgasm. I really hate that when it comes to the week, days before the event, and people are saying, "Oh my gosh, I want to get tickets. It ends up being, I feel bad.
Or the morning of the event.
Yeah. It just becomes so. If you think, even if you're not sure, grab tickets. You will get credit. We will put it in the system. You'll have a credit, and let us, give that ticket to somebody else. But if you're even remotely thinking about it and you can make it, grab your tickets now. Anything else you wanted to plug or talk about?
No, we are good with that.
Okay.
The only other thing, just as a reminder for the last Glowgasm, an RSVP does not hold a ticket.
Yes.
So please make sure that.
Yes. RSVPs are turned off for the event now. We did allow that pre-sale to give people the opportunity to grab tickets before anybody else. But if you didn't, and you're still on the list as a reservation, it will be removed if you do not have a ticket.
Right.
So, do that. I want to give a quick shout out to Marilu and you for putting together the massage class. Again, another sellout event. Marilu is also available for sexologist consults. You're still offering the free get to know you sessions for club members.
Yes.
So if you are a new member or thinking about becoming a member, know that you do have access to a board-certified sexologist. And Marilu works with couples and individuals and thruples and people who have various levels of interest and thoughts and questions about relationships, sexuality, non-traditional relationship styles. Marilu is an expert in that. So visit mariluandyou.com. For those of you who are watching and are interested in joining the shop, you can visit bodyshoppittsburgh.com. Click the Apply Now button. It takes about 5 to 7 minutes to fill out the application. We ask just a few questions. You will be required to do an age verification because once you are an approved member, you will have access to the shop community, which also includes access to your profiles and, as we've talked a little earlier, about the news feed, videos, pictures, and stuff. So that's all a requirement. I'm trying to think what else, Marilu. Is that it?
I think that's it. I'd say for right now, if you have any suggestions for the, an event or a theme,
for 2026.
For 2026, reach out to us either via the news feed on the website or even comment on here.
Yep. Yeah, we look forward to hearing what people have an interest in seeing at the shop for 2026. So, all right. Well, sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and hit the get out of here button. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of the week. If we don't see you this weekend at the shop, we will see you next Monday at 8:05 Eastern Standard Time. Same bat time, same bat channel. Have a good night, folks. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Certified free, 7 days a week. That wet ass pussy good. My pull-out game weak. Ooh, yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. I'ma bring a bucket and a mop, darling. Give you everything I got. I'm falling. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Beat it up, catch a charge, extra large and extra hard. Put your pussy in my face, sweep my nose like a credit card. I'm on top, you wanna ride, do a giggle while listen to spit in your mouth, girl, while you looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive, I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I wear disguise, I'ma park my Mack truck in your garage. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Swimming in it, baby. Yeah. I'm fucking with that wet ass. Pussy. Gobble me, swallow me, drip it down inside of me. I gotta jump out before it gets inside of you. Tell me where to put it, but don't tell what you about to do. Talk your shit, baby, bite your lip, girl. Ask for a car while you riding that dick. Oh, I'm on top, you wanna ride, do a giggle while it's inside. Spit in your mouth, girl, while you looking in my eyes. Your pussy is wet, I'ma take a dive, I'ma tie you up like you're a prize. Let's role play, I wear disguise, I'ma park my Mack truck